Frail Fragment is a music podcast, but we talk about movies, entertainment, sports, whatever's on our mind, open stream of consciousness, in awareness, and making it a little comical on the side.
Frail Fragments, Monster Closet.
How we doing, bruh?
Hey, bruh, what's going on, bruh?
I'm alright, bruh. How we?
We good. It's Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. This is the Monster Closet, episode 37.
Yep,
we had it wrong last time. Yesterday was 36, not 35.
That's
And
correct.
today's episode 37. We got a guest today. Our boy Big D is here. Darwin, what's going on, bruh?
So Baker's
Catching some rays.
Catching some rays, yeah. We got another winter day, folks. It's cold and wet and snowing, kind of wet, rainy snow. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It only snowed maybe twice this winter, so it wasn't too bad. And we're on March 19th now, so we're almost through it, guys.
insane.
And I'm sorry for people that like winter. I'm not that guy. I like it maybe in December, after Christmas, especially after New Year's. It's like
Both, yes.
I don't even want to be in this fucking country, bro. And I was just talking to Darwin about, buying property maybe in El Salvador or something, just to have somewhere to go when you're older for, January and February. If I could spend January and February in El Salvador on the fucking ocean, I'm living a pretty good fucking life. You know what I'm saying, bruh?
That's an option.
Hey, bruh. Darwin, what's up with you, man?
Just here, just letting the snow pile up.
The snow pile up, eh? Yeah.
Wow.
I was telling, I want to hear your opinion on this, because I was telling Ace this last episode 36 yesterday, and this is episode 37. Yeah, you notice that I'm gonna say generalize, and I'm making some enemies here, but I want to reach out to you because you're a Latino guy. Do you notice how Latino girls, after they hit about 45, blow up into big whale, like they gain weight, kind of?
Yeah, they become their mothers.
They become their mothers. I mean, not to hold anything against them, because I think Colombians or Latinas are the hottest girls in the world. You know what I mean? Hands down, in their prime, they'll fucking run through anybody. As far as whatever you want, blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, you might. I mean, I like Irish chicks too, but I mean, Latinas are, I think, the best, right? But I mean, and I'm only saying this, that 90% of Latinas, and I'm talking about Italians and Spaniards and Portuguese, they look like, I don't know, they just look they lose it, they fall off really, really quickly. And I'm only saying this again because my mother-in-law and my father-in-law are like MILFs, like to the T, and they're in their 60s, and my mother-in-law looks like she's like 50. So she's that 10% that looks really good. But I mean, all her girlfriends coming into Toronto in fucking the 80s, they were all smoke shows.
Mm-hmm.
And they all turned into kind of like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I've been conscious of it, right? Like there's not too many good-looking, 45 plus Latina chicks. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And I got tons of fucking
already
Latina family and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean, bruh? Darwin, what do you think about that?
I think they usually, when you're married, basically you tend to relax a little bit more and become more confident of each other, and basically your views of how you view each other, right? So usually when you're married as a couple, you tend to kind of relax on working out and doing the other things that you should be doing to keep yourself
Absolutely,
up to
bro.
good shape.
Yeah, because I mean, the science behind it is the guy wants to be looking as good as he can to essentially procreate. You know what I mean? And the girl wants somebody, she wants the best person to procreate with, right? So this guy's, but I mean, eventually, once he has the girl standing on her head a few times, I mean, you get comfortable and you start relaxing and you start, gaining weight together, right? And it is what it is. It's a beautiful thing as well to, grow old with somebody, and that's awesome, and that's
life.
It's not easy, but you're living a pretty good fucking life if you can grow old with somebody and have kids and do that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of push off that into saying, like Asian chicks and black chicks look really good. They still look good after 45.
I'll tell you.
I mean,
Black
I know a lot of nice looking fucking exactly, bruh. That's what I mean. That's what I meant to say, bruh.
Yeah.
Even like some white fucking Chilapuspa bitches look pretty fucking good after 45 too,
What's that?
It's just not. It's not. Pupusas is a Salvadoran fucking dish traditionally.
Oh yeah.
Hey, bruh. It's not that other thing. So get your mind out of the gutter. You feel me?
I didn't know it, but
Pupusa is a great thing, man. But I mean, I can only eat so many of those. I had them a couple of weeks ago, but they're really, really fucking filling. And shout out to Pupusa Loca at fucking Dufferin and Wilson area. Check that place out. Get a Pupusa Arhuelta. And it's like beans, chicharron, and cheese, like mozzarella cheese. And they fry it into a tortilla. And then they put like tomato sauce on it with some like cabbage, pickled cabbage and carrots. Oh, bruh. It is fucking to die for when you're fucking boozing, but you're gonna have to go for a colonoscopy after that fucking shit if you have more than 3 and you're over fucking 40 or 45, because that shit's fucking pretty fucking filling, you know what I mean? You better watch your fucking ass.
You said arreta?
Hey, bruh, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Salvadorans,
what?
Let me ask you a question, Len. You said that you said your mother-in-law is like kind of like a MILF, I guess you could say.
She's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she also eating this kind of foods, or she's eating different kinds of foods?
She fucking doesn't eat anything. She just eats fucking bread and treats and coffee.
Essentials.
I don't even know how she's alive, to be honest with you, but she looks great. She doesn't eat anything fucking good. Nor does my father-in-law. And my father-in-law's already had a fucking double bypass fucking heart surgery. But that guy's, every chance he gets, his favorite thing to eat is fucking Burger King or McDonald's. You know? And my parents are even fucking worse. They're in fucking denial. Because they have like fucking, my dad has, whatever you call it, diabetes. And that guy's fucking, I don't know. They're a different story, right? They're saying the people that live in the house want it, so we're gonna buy it. But I mean, they can't. They're like me. They have addictive personality. I can't leave a fucking tub of Haagen-Dazs in my fucking freezer, or I'm gonna be at it every fucking night. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because that shit tastes good.
No, I mean it's understandable. I mean, everything in life is pretty much almost an addiction, right?
Food is definitely a fucking pandemic and addiction, because we have to eat. That's where it kind of tricks you, right? You have to eat, but you only have to eat like 500 years ago, people only ate once a day unless they were fucking royalty or something, right? Like, they were hunter-gatherers. They'd go out, they'd fucking blow a fucking deer's head off or something, and they would eat, right? And that's what it is, but times have changed, right? Now we can fucking Uber something that all we have to do pretty much these days is open our fucking mouth and somebody throws food in your mouth while you're in front of a fucking TV, right?
Yeah.
Pretty soon they're gonna have fucking Uber shotguns that they can just fire food into your fucking mouth. Because people aren't leaving the house anymore, man.
That's a little too. Yeah, I mean that. I mean, we are going that way because
The
a
new
lot of people
era.
are basically. It's all about ordering food and not moving from your chair and too much convenience, basically.
Too much convenience, dude. People need to be uncomfortable once in a while,
Is there such a
you
thing?
know? And that, well, there is. That's why you got to challenge yourself, people, because the world is turning. The world is changing. The world is transitioning. And if you're not doing all three of those fucking things, you're going to be in fucking crisis eventually. Because if you're not changing, you're falling behind, bro.
I agree. Where is this world going to?
I don't know, man, but we have to embrace the fact that it's going to become a better place. It has to. We are evolving into something better.
Acceptance is one thing, but then you also have to have the other side of yourself, where you basically what you really like the most. You won't accept everything, and that happens in life. Like it's like Biden, Donald Trump, and Justin Trudeau. All three of them are very, very much contradictions to each other. So you can't accept everything.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole. I don't know what that. I couldn't hear you because Ace was talking about something. But I don't know. Like if you're getting into politics, that's like a huge can of worms, right? Because I mean, there's the war within the war within the war within the war, and it just keeps going, right? And government and corporations together use media to make us believe what they want us to believe, and history was written by the victors, and everything that you're learning in school is written by essentially people that have conquered this country, right? So is it true? Is it not true? It's written by man, and man isn't perfect, and a lot of this shit that we're learning is bullshit. The media, and media is very powerful. Like you look at social media, and it is a fucking huge thing. Where me personally am completely addicted to my phone. I've never read a single stitch of fucking nonfiction ever again. Once I got my iPhone, it was fucking finished for me. And I read a whole wall of books at my parents' house that I have there still. Well, I think they did take them off the shelf, but I had a whole wall of books that I read as a cashier working at a parking lot, and I just read and read and read until I got this fucking phone, and it was done. Social media had a grip on me like a motherfucker, and I'm on it every day, checking Instagram, checking Facebook, and it consumes you.
In the chokehold.
And people, our behaviors from cell phones are being sent to companies to make it better and make it more addictive. And there's
you saw that guy.
And it's crazy, man. And Elon Musk with Neuralink go down that rabbit hole, and eventually it's just gonna be, we're gonna be cyborgs, and we're gonna have access to the internet and cell phone and language and everything in our mind.
We won't have to eat.
We won't have to be carrying around a cell phone.
No.
We'll have it in our brain, and it's happening now with Neuralink. So these guys like Elon Musk are significant factors in my lifetime of game-changing motherfuckers, right? Because this guy's coming up with shit that you can, from Terminator 2 and shit, where you can put in your fucking brain and it improves your sight, your hearing. You can learn languages. This is the beginning of something amazing, but where good exists, bad has to exist, right? So you're gonna have some hacker hacking into these Neuralinks to make you want to kill Donald Trump. And going back into politics, it's these guys want to help out themselves. They want to be president to stroke their egos and be whoever they want to be, and they're elected by kind of another government. But what I could say about Donald Trump is I don't like Donald Trump. I think he's a douchebag. I think he helped his buddies. I think he made a lot of crooked deals. But the world wasn't at war while he was the president. He's a much better option than fucking Joe Biden, because Joe Biden he has dementia and he's a fucking puppet, and he's just basically sent there. They put a fucking note in front of him to read, and he's gonna read it because his son is in fucking wherever it is, Ukraine, making fucking tons of money off of our government selling us out and sending fucking money there. Drug money, guns, bombs, everything is being made and cleaned through this money we're sending, and everybody's putting up their fucking Ukrainian flags, and we're all waving them because we're all fucking misled by media. And this media is controlled by Jewish people, Israel. Hollywood is controlled by Israel. And there's people involved in this as well, like China. And China have a big say in what movies are being played, because they have a big market that's communist that, you know, could decide not to be able to watch your movie. Their government could ban your movie. So they have veto power to what and what not gets pushed in Hollywood. But essentially, Hollywood is run by Jewish. So, I mean,
dominantly.
Israel kind of have their own Holocaust happening right now with Palestine, and it's terrible, and it's terrible that this is still happening.
It's genocide.
And the reason why we know about this is because of the internet, and so many Arabs live in Canada and the States that they're posting shit that these engines can't shut down fast enough. And the world is getting together and they're saying this is wrong. But I mean, at the end of the day, Gaza is still getting bombed. I mean, 70% of Gaza is still women and children. They're getting killed. They're being starved to death.
Innocent.
Atrocities. And the only people helping them are really Yemen and fucking Iran. And that you know, that I've heard of anyway. And they're getting.
And they got their own battles too.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, this is all interesting how it's going to play out, but the best we can do is be the best people we can be for the world, because this is dimensional. There's everything that you think is real, every thought that you have, everything that you do in your mind and action changes the world. So we have to do our best to be the best people we can be. And you know, because we're not gonna fucking buy a plane ticket to Gaza and, you know, try to fucking stop this war from happening, because chances are we're gonna get fucking our head blown off, right? So, and we have a family and we have a job and we're stuck in this machine that is called capitalism. And you know, I always say that we're sending money to Ukraine, but yeah, there's natives drinking shit water in our woods right now, and this is their country. And we're not helping them. But again, there's a war within the war within the war, and maybe the elites like Trudeau, and they're saying, you know, send money to Ukraine and we won't build a pipeline across these native lands. And there's all these things at play that we don't understand. And that's life, that's this universe, that's God, that's everything. But we got to love each other, and we can't be afraid to love each other, but we have to have loving boundaries, because, you know, there's a lot of people that are afraid, and fear is mongered by these social media fucking government and everything, right? So we have to be aware and mindful of each other and show each other some motherfucking respect, you heard?
Just like that.
Darwin, what do you got to say about that?
Right, Darwin?
Oh yeah, I mean
this guy fell asleep.
I mean, you did ramble a little bit.
A lot of information that you did provide us. Like, I mean, it's true. We just gotta open our eyes and to be open to other people's ideas and allow people to express themselves freely too. Right?
Your third eye, right?
You third eye.
Yeah, I feel like God. I feel like God wants us. I feel like God, he feels that it's more important to listen.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the thing, right? You can pray to God, and you're kind of like you're talking to God when you're praying to God, but you can also listen, right? And that's like all like meditation and all kinds of shit, right?
I talk to God in public.
Yeah, you don't need church to talk to God. I mean, that's all another man-made bullshit. That I mean, you're giving the church money, but I mean, people are starving. I'm pretty sure God would want those people to be able to eat, right? So he would say, fuck Vatican City, give all this money to the fucking poor. But God doesn't run church. Man runs church. And man is going to make a profit from religion, and they're going to tie religion in with war because there's a military industrial complex that needs to be fed, and we need to make a certain amount of helicopters and fighter jets and bullets and guns and train a certain amount of soldiers, and because this system has to get paid.
The Vatican.
So it's up to them to create war. So I mean, why the fuck would Hamas go into Israel when Israel are much, much bigger and more powerful than Hamas? Who knows? Hamas is saying it's a bunch of fucking bullshit and this is Israel just trying to wipe them out. But who knows, right? It's all, what is that? What's that siren I'm hearing? Okay.
Is there an ambulance?
Oh no, it's just the wipers. The wipers are going off. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but, I mean, we've gone for 20 minutes now, folks. Is there anything that you guys want to promote? Or I was kind of rambling. I'm sorry, but I like to keep it around 20 minutes.
Express yourself, but it basically shows that we all have an opinion, which we should be liable to have our own opinion. It was great being on your show. Hopefully, you'll have me next time.
Well, Darwin, there's nothing to worry about on this show. It's a safe place. I really like this podcast platform because it makes me feel validated.
You can vent.
And because my opinion is in the ether, right? Like it's saved in the ether, and it's just a cool kind of experience that I have, like getting to talk to people and getting to know people. And I thank you for doing this show, and I hope. Hopefully you come back again. Ace, what's popping with you, bruh?
I'm chilling right now, bruh. Midday blues, you know what I mean?
All right, well, everybody enjoy this weather, whether you go skiing or whatever. Just hide in your fucking car and drink a coffee. We'll talk to you sometime this week. We're going to release the Frail Fragments, the Bleeding Dark music video was released today. Soft release.
Saw that.
You could check out FrailFragment.com for more info. We got CHCH TV announcement on Friday, Channel 11 on your TV in Toronto. That's Hamilton. That's their news show. So sometime in the morning, they're going to announce the Fragment Tour, which kicks off April 27th in Hamilton. For all your art and all your Frail Fragment shit, you can go to www.frailfragment.com. This is the Monster Closet, Tuesday, March 19th, 2024, episode 37. And we'll be back for episode 38 sometime this week. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Peace out, homie.
Take
Frail Fragments, Monster Closet.